Da, 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 da. Hey guys, check us out. All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. How about chop my pinky finger off? I was using a router, building my boy a table. I'm an idiot. I had this thing, just started using that, and I had it going down the side, making it a rounded edge, and I put my finger, wham! Blood squirted all over my face. I about passed out. Whoo! Praise God, I didn't lose a finger, and praise God, my chord hand over here is good. It's just my strumming hand. So if I strum a little weird, it's because I about took my pinky off. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Have you ever done something dumb and cut one of your fingers with a tool, with a knife, cooking, woodworking? Let me know. I'd love to hear your story. Mine was with a router. Wham! I'm usually pretty cautious about that stuff. But anyway, it's time for a little Morgan song. Start a week off. Capo that 5th fret, guys. I'm going to use 3 chords. In E minor, and again, what I'm going to do with these, on most of these, I'm going to keep the bottom 2 strings locked. That helps me just move the top 2 fingers. A lot of times on the E minor 7, I'll take the pinky finger off the bottom string. You can keep it down or take it off. I use 1 finger to press in between the 5th and 4th. And the E minor has all 6 strings. Everything's still pretty much the same round here. What I'm doing for our strumming pattern, I'm plucking a couple top 2 strings, pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Then all I'm going to do is take my top 2 fingers, go to that G chord. So instead of 1 finger pressing the 5th and 4th, I'm going to go this one up to the 5th, this one to the 6th for a regular G chord. The same strumming pattern. Pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And the last chord's going to be a C chord. It's a C at 9, I call it a C. All I'm going to do is move those top 2 fingers down to 4th and 5th. And this time, pluck the 5th and 4th. Pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So for your verse, going to E minor, G, C, G. Everything's still pretty much the same around here. Neighbors still shooting on the next Tuesday. Boys still lose, that's still playing at home. And I got better since you got gone. Beat it. Still too many on a Friday night. So try to step in when it ain't my fight. And I'm still me, don't get me wrong. I got better than you got gone. Swear it was like. So right there, your verses E minor, G, C, G. And you kind of do 2-4 counts of each of those chords. Swear it be like, I don't care. Y'all don't cuss. I don't care. All I like to be a man who I am. Baby, over it was G overnight. Lights came on and it all fell right. When it all went wrong, turn me loose. And no time to turn into. Turns out that me and you together, why it took so long. I got better when you got gone. So that chorus, you're just going E minor, 2 sets 4 to a G, E minor, G, and then at the end you're doing it. When you got on that gone, you're gonna see gone. You got gone, like G. So again, you're not doing that really C until the last word gone. Swear it me like overnight, go G. Overnight, life came on and it all felt right when it all went wrong. Turn me loose, wasn't no telling who I turned into. Turns out, you didn't care why it took so long. I got better when you got gone. And then that little bridge, I'm gonna use those same chords, guys. I ain't saying you're the sleep that I lost, but I ain't said this good before. I ain't saying you're the weight on my back. I'm just saying that I ain't there anymore. So again, that E minor to G, same chords in the same order, all that stuff as your verses. As your chorus. Now I ain't saying that the sleep that I lost, but I ain't never said this good before. I ain't saying you're the weight on my back. I'm just saying that I ain't there anymore. By the way, guys, a little special I'm doing this week. I've been doing specials where I give something away with any purchase. I don't ever want to just receive a blessing. I always try to return it back as fast as I can. So if I see any purchase come in at CountrySongTeacher.com, I'll immediately send you the Campfire Favorites digital songbook. That's been my actually best-selling songbook for a while, as far as the individual songbook. A lot of y'all buy the little beginner's bundle. That's the top seller. But if you purchase anything at CountrySongTeacher.com, I'll go into my email when I see the purchase, and I'll send you the Campfire Favorites digital songbook. So hope it's a blessing to you all. Don't forget, too, guys, I say this all the time, but it's worth repeating. Strumming is always going to be the trickiest part of learning guitar. So if you're struggling with strumming, that's okay. We all struggle. I would just do down strums. Really, you're listening for that timing. This is what I go over in my strumming course. You do down strums and you learn to listen for timing. Everything's still pretty much the same around here. Babe's still shooting up in next year's deer. Boys still lose as they're playing at home. And I got better since you got gone. Right there, because you're learning to stay steady. And then within that steadiness is when you do the down ups, palm mutes, and all that kind of stuff. But I would say just get that timing down if you're a beginner. I want beginners to get a sound they can be familiar with, and just like I said, give them confidence. Where it be like I don't care, finally back to being now who I am. When we were over, it was overnight. Lights came on, all felt right. When it all went wrong, you turned me loose. Wasn't no telling who I turned into. Turned down and so forth. So just do the down strums. All right, guys, go check out some more resources, digital songbooks and courses over at CountrySongTeacher.com. And all the first week of June, I'll shoot you the Campfire Favorites for free. I love y'all. See you tomorrow. Hey, pray my finger gets better. God bless.